So my name is Alisher Aden, so I'm doctoral student and also I'm assistant of professor at Almaty University of Power Engineering and Telecommunications. So I was selected and took the CLTP 11 course, and I would like to share my experience with you at today's meeting. So my plan to presentation is a short introduction to participants, schedule. So I will talk about my experience with Heptasat training experience, and then I will talk about the rocket launch with Cansat payload, and finally about I will talk about the experience teaching. So what about was our course CLTP's program of space education? It aims to learn the actual process in space development by going through the whole process of satellite system integration by using Heptasat training. So Heptasat on education program for technical advantages. It is one new CubeSat, focus on building system engineering knowledge by going through the entire systems integration process. So I want to point out the international nature of the course because it's a great achievement to bring different countries together under the same goal. On this course, we're representative of different countries, and for Kazakhstan, it was the first. So I'm very glad to get to take this course and make friends with amazing people from different countries and international connections. Here is our schedule. Our course went according to the following schedule and lasted a total of 14 days. The first 3-4 days were spent doing Heptasat, and then one day went to go rocket launch, and days from 6 and to day 10 were to creating mission design, including Akihabara tour and mission implementation with mission result presentation. And last days we are improving our teaching skills with specialists from space industry from Japan. So let's talk about Heptasat training. It was one year CubeSat, and we started with an introduction, and was a lecture from of the professors, what it was for and how the spacecraft design course in general goes. This gives a big picture of how we would go forward and outline the end goal of the course. With laboratory work, one began the practical work. We start with the programming the onboard computer in this picture. And materials were given in full to understand how it all works. So subsequent work began assembling the power system, command the data handling sensor subsystem, communication and ground station subsystem, the structure subsystems, and parallel programming is an onboard computer for each subsystem. So each lab work had a logical sequence with a little theory before the practical work. So consequently, the work was step by step. In other words, from simple to complex. And in labs 7 and 8, you had to select a mission to connect and program and implement in Heptasat. So I would call this work creative, problem solving oriented. Our mission was to count the amount of rain and predict floods. We were trying to make efficient use our resources like human resource management, something. So and we are trying to stick to the plan we are creating by our team. So here is we are trying coding the UV sonic and IR camera. So here is some results, and integrated Heptasat with payload is looking like this. In the rocket launch, experience. So first we listened to a lecture about rockets, types of rockets, and how it all works. The lecture also included a description how the work was designed to be launched, that rocket in the picture, as well as safety instruction to gives us in this lecture. So then in this day we launched the Cansat payload and rocket, and we are get data from our payload, something like this. And there was a great day because we are going to the Funabashi. If I'm wrong, you can improve me. So is some data is looking like this. So let's talk about teaching practice. So as they say, repetition is the mother of learning. It was the most effective way to repeat what we have learned and share our experience with space industry professionals in Japan. So through practicing, we gained experience in teaching and learning how to teach. It was very big experience and to me. So I want very grateful to the organizers, professors, and assistants who helped us during the whole period of training. It was a very useful experience, which I will apply directly in my work, in my life. So I took a lot of friends myself. So I want to say once again, thank for UNISEC-Global, UNISEC Kazakhstan, AOTS, Nihon University, and teaching assistants especially. So that's all. So thank you for your attention.